Thank you, Daphne. Thank you for inviting us sa Department of Migrant Workers. Bakit kayo may butas dito?
For water.
Nakaka-intrigue.
For water.
Ha?
Tubig para sa
Sa water. Okay. Sorry ha. Na-OOC ako kasi parang gusto ko siya i-tape. Anyway, bibigyan naman kayo ng yung accomplishment namin. So, siguro just to emphasize a few figures, some may not be in the slide presentation. For the first time, so we were released our first ever budget for the first quarter. Thank you to DBM and of course our legislators. So 566 million for the first quarter of this year. Our total GAA budget is 15.8 billion. So broken down into OSEC 4.1 billion, OWA 11.7 billion for frontline services to our OFWs. This year, we will also be establishing 16 regional offices. We also need to fill up around 1,000 vacancies. So, doon po sa gustong magtrabaho sa Department of Migrant Workers, pakiabangan na lang po yung aming announcement ng vacancies which we will also need to clear and coordinate this information with the civil service. All right. We will also be adding 4 migrant workers offices. Offhand, we are looking at Bangkok, Thailand. We are also considering Guam and 2 more TBD to be declared because we are assessing the needs of our workers and we are looking at employability, foreign employment opportunities, the size of the OFW population, as well as welfare cases in those countries, vulnerability of our workers in those countries. So we have a criteria for choosing which countries or territories deserve or are in need. Siyempre, lahat of them are in need, no? But those that we will prioritize for this year. Okay? Coming soon, new rules for the land-based and sea-based workers with ease of doing business as one of the guideposts. Gusto sana namin yung rules na yon simplified and easy to read, hindi na kailangan ng abogado para maintindihan. Yung previous rules kasi, they were all published and they were all formulated under POEA. So ngayon, we have to come out with our own rules, which is why after this meeting, I have a dialogue with our recruitment agency owners to discuss this and other matters as well. All right, scholarships, 37,949 through OWA. These are the children of our OFWs. We are also emphasizing the need for socio-cultural and educational activities and support for children of OFWs based sa instruction ng ating presidente. So we for last year, we were able to provide such activities to 9,778 OFW children. We are in discussion with DepEd on how to develop in-school programs in support of OFW children. For example, support for textbooks, support for mental health, yung mga ganong klase. Our one of our key objectives is to increase the number of deployed OFWs for this year. From July to November of last year, 486,673 lang yung na-deploy natin. For the land-based, nasa 352,911. Sea-based, 219,869. The good news is that there are several emerging markets. We have invitations pending for bilateral labor talks with Romania, Hungary, and Portugal. We are also looking into the possibility. I met with the Minister of Labor and Welfare of Hong Kong yesterday, Minister Chris Sun, S-U-N, and he broached the possibility of exploratory talks on the deployment of Filipino caregivers to Hong Kong. But early stage pa ito. We need to send a team to Hong Kong to meet with his team as well. We are also closely working with the DOJ on illegal recruitment and human trafficking cases. Of course, you are all familiar with the situation in Myanmar, Cambodia, and Laos. We continue to remain maintain a tight watch on the online illegal recruitment and trafficking of our workers to those places. Kanina, after my presentation, the President also again stressed the need to help our seafarers. So tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m., we will have a virtual signing of a memorandum of understanding with several organizations of foreign ship owners based in the EU, as well as international maritime organizations, to form the first ever International Advisory Committee on Global Maritime Affairs, IAC-GMA, to be headed by yours truly. And we have discussed with the following departments the idea of them also joining as advisors as part of the council. And so far, we have received positive messages from the DFA, from DOTR and Marina, and also the DANR because of the net zero campaign of the International Maritime Organization for decarbonization and new technologies to power the ships. And a lot of training will have to be undertaken for that. So ang tawag nila doon, just transition. So DNR will also be joining the IACGMA. Konti na lang. OFW Hospital from July up to December, the OFW Hospital in Mabalacat, Pampanga was able to provide free medical consultations, and also with the help of OWA, to over 6,000 family members. And around 1,500 OFWs directly benefited from 21.8 million cash assistance as medical coverage for dreaded diseases. For more information about that, I would invite you to get in touch with Administrator Arnel Ignacio of OWA. Shelters, we are sending a team to Kuwait to look at how we can decongest the shelter there.